Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have it all, while others struggle to make ends meet? Why some people are able to manifest their dreams effortlessly, while others face constant obstacles and setbacks? Why some people live in harmony with the universe, while others feel disconnected and lost? Have you ever felt the mysterious hand of destiny guiding your life? In this cosmic journey, we'll explore 12 fundamental laws that shape our existence, each holding the potential to unlock a richer, more fulfilling life. From the intriguing law of polarity to the transformative law of gender, these universal principles provide practical guidance to manifest prosperity, overcome challenges, and lead a life aligned with your deepest aspirations. The 12 universal laws are the fundamental principles that govern the functioning of the universe. They are based on the premise that everything is energy and that energy is constantly in motion. These laws explain how energy behaves and interacts with other energies, creating patterns and cycles that affect our lives. These laws are not separate or independent from each other. They are interconnected and interdependent, forming a harmonious system that works perfectly. By understanding how these laws work, you can align yourself with them and use them to your advantage. They form a holistic system that works together to create your reality. Let's take a closer look at each law and how you can use it to change your life. The law of polarity. The law of polarity states that everything has an opposite. Light and dark, hot and cold, good and bad, love and hate. These opposites are not separate entities, but two sides of the same coin. They are complementary and necessary for balance and harmony. The law of polarity teaches us that we can experience both sides of anything in life. We can choose to focus on the positive or the negative aspects of any situation. We can also learn from both sides and grow from them. The law of polarity also helps us to appreciate the contrast in life. Without darkness, we would not appreciate light. Without pain, we would not appreciate pleasure. Without challenges, we would not appreciate achievements. The law of polarity reminds us that everything is relative and subjective. What is good for one person may be bad for another. What is easy for one person may be hard for another. What is beautiful for one person may be ugly for another. The law of polarity encourages us to see the bigger picture and the higher purpose of everything in life. Nothing is random or meaningless. Everything has a reason and a lesson behind it. How to apply the law of polarity. Whenever you face a problem or a challenge, look for the opportunity or the blessing in it. Whenever you feel negative emotions, such as anger, fear, sadness, acknowledge them and then shift your focus to positive emotions, such as gratitude, joy, love. Whenever you encounter someone who has a different opinion or perspective from yours, try to understand their point of view and learn from them. Whenever you feel stuck or bored in life, try something new or different that will challenge you and stimulate you. The law of action. The law of action states that you must take action to manifest your desires. You cannot just think about what you want and expect it to happen. You must act on your thoughts and feelings to create your reality. Action is the bridge between the invisible and the visible, between the inner and the outer, between the spiritual and the physical. Action is the manifestation of your will and intention. Action is the expression of your creativity and power. The law of action teaches us that we are not passive observers of life, but active participants in it. We are not victims of circumstance, but creators of circumstance. We are not helpless, but powerful. By taking action, we can overcome our fears, doubts, and limitations. We can overcome our inertia, procrastination, and resistance. We can overcome our obstacles, challenges, and difficulties. By taking action, we can align ourselves with the flow of life, the force of nature, and the will of God. We can align ourselves with our purpose, passion, and potential. We can align ourselves with our vision, mission, and destiny. How to apply the law of action. Whenever you have a goal or a desire, ask yourself, what is the first step that I need to take to achieve it? What is the next step after that? What is the final step that will complete it? Whenever you have a plan or a strategy, ask yourself, what is the most important action that I need to take right now? What is the most effective action that I need to take next? What is the most efficient action that I need to take last? Whenever you have an idea or an inspiration, ask yourself, how can I turn this idea into reality? How can I test this idea in the real world? How can I improve this idea based on feedback? The law of vibrations. The law of vibrations states that everything in the universe is energy and has a frequency. Everything vibrates at a certain rate and emits a certain sound. Everything has its own unique signature vibration. For example, colors are vibrations of light. Sounds are vibrations of air. Thoughts are vibrations of mind. Emotions are vibrations of heart. Actions are vibrations of body. The law of vibrations teaches us that we can influence our reality by changing our vibration. We can change our vibration by changing our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. We can change our vibration by changing our state of being. By changing our vibration, we can change our frequency and tune into different realities. We can change our frequency and attract different energies and experiences. We can change our frequency and resonate with different people and situations. How to apply the law of vibrations. Whenever you want to change your reality, ask yourself, what is the vibration that I want to create? What is the frequency that I want to tune into? What is the sound that I want to emit? Whenever you want to change your vibration, ask yourself, what are the thoughts that I need to think? What are the feelings that I need to feel? What are the words that I need to say? What are the actions that I need to take? Whenever you want to change your state of being, ask yourself, how do I want to feel right now? How do I want to feel in this situation? How do I want to feel in this relationship? The law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect states that every action has a reaction. Every cause has an effect. Every effect has a cause. Nothing happens by chance or coincidence. Everything happens for a reason and has a purpose. Everything is connected and interrelated. The law of cause and effect teaches us that we are responsible for our reality. We are not only affected by our reality, but we also affect our reality. We are not only influenced by our environment, but we also influence our environment. By understanding the law of cause and effect, we can become more aware of our actions and their consequences. We can become more conscious of our choices and their outcomes. We can become more mindful of our habits and their results. By applying the law of cause and effect, we can create more positive causes and effects in our lives. We can create more beneficial choices and outcomes in our lives. We can create more constructive habits and results in our lives. How to apply the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect states that every action has a corresponding reaction. This means that whatever you do, say, think, or feel will have an impact on your life and the lives of others. The law of cause and effect is also known as the law of karma, which means that you reap what you sow. To apply the law of cause and effect, you need to be aware of your choices and their consequences. You need to take responsibility for your actions and accept the results that follow. You also need to align your thoughts, words, and deeds with your goals and values. By doing so, you can create positive causes that lead to positive effects. One way to apply the law of cause and effect is to use affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce your beliefs and intentions. For example, if you want to attract more prosperity in your life, you can say, "I'm prosperous and successful." By saying this, you are creating a cause that will attract the effect of prosperity and success. Another way to apply the law of cause and effect is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is the feeling of appreciation for what you have and what you receive. By expressing gratitude, you are acknowledging the good things that happen in your life and the people who support you. By doing this, you are creating a cause that will attract more good things and more support. The law of cause and effect is a powerful principle that can help you shape your reality. By applying it consciously and consistently, you can create the life you desire and deserve. Law of perpetual transmutation. This law states that energy is constantly changing form. Nothing is static or fixed in the universe. Everything is in a state of flux and motion. This means that your thoughts and feelings are also energy, and they can change form as well. They can influence and transform the energy around you, and thus affect your reality. Your thoughts and feelings are like magnets that attract or repel things that match their vibration. The law of perpetual transmutation implies that positive thinking can transform your energy and life. By thinking positive thoughts, you can raise your vibration and attract positive experiences. By thinking negative thoughts, you can lower your vibration and attract negative experiences. The key to using this law is to be aware of your thoughts and feelings, and consciously choose the ones that serve you. You can also use affirmations, visualization, meditation, gratitude, and other techniques to shift your mindset and emotions. Here are some examples of how you can use the law of perpetual transmutation. If you want to attract more money, think about abundance instead of lack. Visualize yourself having more than enough money to meet your needs and desires. Affirm that money comes to you easily and effortlessly. If you want to attract more love, think about love instead of loneliness. Visualize yourself being in a loving and fulfilling relationship. Affirm that you are worthy and deserving of love. If you want to attract more health, think about wellness instead of illness. Visualize yourself being healthy and vibrant. Affirm that your body is strong and resilient. Law of attraction. This law states that like attracts like. Whatever you focus on, you attract more of it into your life. Your thoughts and feelings create a magnetic field that draws things that match their frequency. The law of attraction is one of the most popular and well-known universal laws. It has been popularized by books like The Secret and movies like The Matrix. It is also the basis of many spiritual teachings and practices. The law of attraction implies that you can create your reality by choosing what you want to experience. You can use your imagination and intention to manifest anything you desire. You can also use tools like vision boards, scripting, journaling, affirmations to amplify your attraction power. Here are some examples of how you can use the law of attraction. If you want to attract a specific person into your life, imagine yourself being with them as if it were already true. Feel the emotions of love, joy, and gratitude that you would feel in their presence. If you want to attract a specific opportunity into your life, imagine yourself taking advantage of it as if it were already true. Feel the emotions of excitement, confidence, and satisfaction that you would feel in doing so. If you want to attract a specific outcome into your life, imagine yourself achieving it as if it were already true. Feel the emotions of success, happiness, and fulfillment that you would feel in doing so. Law of rhythm. This law states that everything has a natural cycle or rhythm. There is a time for everything in the universe. There is a time for growth and expansion, and a time for contraction and decline. There is a time for action and activity, and a time for rest and relaxation. The law of rhythm implies that life is not linear or constant, but rather cyclical and dynamic. There are highs and lows, ups and downs, peaks and valleys in every aspect of life. Nothing lasts forever, everything changes eventually. The key to using this law is to embrace life's natural cycles instead of resisting or fearing them. You can also use them to your advantage by aligning yourself with the flow of energy and timing your actions accordingly. Here are some examples of how you can use the law of rhythm. If you are going through a difficult or challenging time, remember that this too shall pass. It is not permanent or personal, it is just part of the cycle. Use this time to learn, grow, and prepare for the next phase. If you are going through a prosperous or enjoyable time, remember to appreciate and celebrate it. It is not guaranteed or deserved, it is just part of the cycle. Use this time to share, give, and express gratitude. If you are going through a transitional or uncertain time, remember that this is normal and natural. It is not chaotic or random, it is just part of the cycle. Use this time to adapt, innovate, and create. Law of compensation. This law states that every action has a reaction. Whatever you do, say, or think will come back to you in some form or another. You reap what you sow, you get what you give. The law of compensation implies that there is a balance in life. You cannot get something for nothing, you have to pay the price for everything. You cannot cheat or manipulate the system, you have to follow the rules. The key to using this law is to be mindful of your actions and their consequences. You can also use them to create positive karma and prosperity by doing good deeds and being generous. Here are some examples of how you can use the law of compensation. If you want to receive more love, give more love. Be kind, compassionate, and supportive to others. Express your feelings and appreciation to those who matter to you. If you want to receive more money, give more money. Be generous, charitable, and helpful to others. Share your wealth and resources with those who need them. If you want to receive more recognition, give more recognition. Be respectful, appreciative, and complimentary to others. Acknowledge their achievements and contributions. Law of relativity. This law states that everything is relative. Nothing is absolute or fixed in the universe. Everything is measured and compared by something else. The law of relativity implies that there is no such thing as good or bad, right or wrong, big or small, in an objective sense. These are all subjective judgments based on our perception and perspective. The key to using this law is to realize the power of perspective. You can change your experience by changing your point of view. You can also use it to develop empathy and understanding for others. Here are some examples of how you can use the law of relativity. If you are facing a problem or challenge, remember that it is not as bad as it seems. It is only a matter of perspective. Compare it to something worse or bigger, and you will feel grateful and relieved. If you are feeling unhappy or dissatisfied, remember that it is not as bad as it seems. It is only a matter of perspective. Compare it to something better or smaller, and you will feel motivated and inspired. If you are dealing with someone who has a different opinion or belief than yours, remember that it is not as bad as it seems. It is only a matter of perspective. Try to see things from their point of view, and you will feel more tolerant and respectful. Law of correspondence. This law states that as above, so below, as within, so without. There is a correspondence between the macrocosm and the microcosm, between the outer world and the inner world. The law of correspondence implies that your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. Whatever is happening in your life is a mirror image of what is happening in your mind and heart. The key to using this law is to be aware of your inner state and how it affects your outer state. You can also use it to change your outer state by changing your inner state. Here are some examples of how you can use the law of correspondence. If you want to change something in your life, change something in yourself first. For example, if you want to attract more love, become more loving yourself first. If you want to understand something in your life, understand something in yourself first. For example, if you want to understand why someone behaves in a certain way, examine why you behave in a similar way yourself first. If you want to improve something in your life, improve something in yourself first. For example, if you want to improve your health, improve your habits first. The law of gender. This law states that everything in the universe has a masculine and a feminine aspect, a positive and a negative pole, a yin and a yang. This means that everything in the universe is balanced and harmonized by the interaction of these two complementary forces. The law of gender applies not only to the physical level, but also to the mental, emotional and spiritual levels. It applies not only to human beings, but also to animals, plants, minerals, elements, planets, stars and galaxies. It applies not only to creation, but also to destruction, transformation and regeneration. The law of gender teaches us that we are both masculine and feminine in nature. We have both positive and negative qualities, strengths and weaknesses, abilities and limitations. We have both logical and intuitive faculties, rational and emotional impulses, active and passive tendencies, creative and receptive capacities. The law of gender also teaches us that we need to respect and appreciate the differences between the masculine and the feminine in others. We need to understand that each gender has its own value and contribution to the world. We need to cooperate and collaborate with each other instead of competing and conflicting with each other. The law of gender is one of the most challenging universal laws to master because it requires us to overcome our biases, prejudices, stereotypes and conditioning about gender roles and expectations. It also requires us to transcend our ego and embrace our soul. Here are some practical tips and exercises that you can do to apply the law of gender in your life. Practice self-acceptance. Accept yourself as you are, with all your masculine and feminine traits. Recognize that you are a unique expression of the universe. Practice self-expression. Express yourself authentically, without fear or shame. Honor your true nature and purpose. Practice self-development. Develop both your masculine and feminine qualities, skills and talents. Seek balance and harmony within yourself. Practice communication. Communicate with others honestly, respectfully and compassionately. Listen to their perspectives and feelings. Practice relationship. Relate with others as equals, partners and allies. Support their growth and happiness. Practice love. Love yourself unconditionally. Love others unconditionally. These 12 universal laws are not mere theories, they are practical guides for living a balanced and fulfilling life. By incorporating these principles into your daily existence, you can unlock the secrets of the universe and embark on a journey toward prosperity, resilience, and a deeper connection with the world around you. So if you are ready to learn how to use your imagination to create the life you want, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And remember, you are not living in a material world. You are living in a world of imagination. If you want to learn more about how to use these tools effectively, check out my manifestingreality.com website where you can find more tips, stories, resources, and products that will help you create your dream reality. If you're keen to delve deeper, consider joining the free course, Hack Your Subconscious Mind with Switchwords, and connecting with a community of like-minded individuals on our free Facebook group Switchwords Miracles and Reality Creation. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe for more empowering insights. Stay tuned for more empowering content that empowers you to unlock your fullest potential and create the life of your dreams. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are the creator of your own reality. You can shift to any reality you want. You just need to reprogram your subconscious mind. I would love to hear from you and support you on your journey. Until next time, happy shifting.